we talking about, Dom?
Yes.
Bad mullet, worst mustache,
mullet,
has
best
interfered
mustache.
in every single women's world
That
championship.
wasn't me, that was Tom.
No, that was you. Save your breath.
Excuse me, Dominic? Dominic, can we get a word?
I'm kind of in a hurry to go somewhere, but what do you need?
Unfortunate loss to Ricochet tonight. What do you think could have changed out there that would have gotten you that victory?
I mean, obviously, mommy being by my side. I don't know. I think I was kind of just screwed out there. Where's this elevator? What's going on here?
Well,
All right, thank you.
come on. Do you think that not having mommy out there affects your confidence going into these matches?
Actually, I don't want to. Yeah, what was your question again? What do you?
Does Rhea not being by your side out there for these matches affect your confidence?
Yeah, you mean mommy being by my side? Of course it does. Anything that mommy's involved in affects me. We almost there, good sir? Yeah? Okay, you done here?
What are you going to do to pick yourself back up after this loss on the road to WrestleMania?
Thank you, Kathy. Have a good one.
Spill that, Dom.
And he stooged you off,
Don't you
too.
spill that, Dom. Dom! Don't dump on the heat! Don't you do it! Dom! Not on my heat, no bigger! You did it this time, Dom, you little prick.
You just better make sure we win.
We will. So let's go talk strategy and get ready for our match.
Better be some tendies or some nuggies.
Of course. As good as you're doing at this game right now, I do think maybe we should go over some double team moves just to prepare.
What?
Yeah.
Liv, I didn't even want to tag with you. What makes you think I want to work on double team moves?
Dominic, we both know you want this just as badly as I do.
The only thing I want badly is to beat my deadbeat dad.
That's what I meant, but to do that, we need to get on the same page.
What are you talking about?
I think it would be good for you to just loosen up a little bit.
I am loose.
You seem so tense, Dominic, and I just want to help you
I'm
relax
okay.
a little bit. Just perfect.
No,
perfect.
I'm
Just-
loose.
It's okay.
I'm okay.
Just
Liv,
you see? Just
Actually,
it'll feel good.
that's not bad.
Yeah, I told you.
That feels good, actually.
Yeah, we could do this before all your matches. Even if you don't have a match, we could still do it. You're so tight, Dominic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whippa. Now that's cool.
Feel better, Daddy Dom.
Oh, I don't even want to know what the hell that was. Look, man, after all this time, what's wrong with you? You should have been done with this. It's not that hard.
I don't know. Seems pretty hard to me.
Yo, ¿qué te pasa?
You're starting to sound just like my dad.
Oh, I'm starting to sound like you. No, I'm starting to understand your dad more and more every week.
Fine, I thought I fixed this. I'll put an end to it. I'm putting an end to it. I thought I put an end to it. I'm putting an end to it.
Hey, Damien. Hey.
What's up, big man? Carlito, ¿tú compraste todo esto? This you?
No, it wasn't me.
Priest, I know you're not gonna like this, but these are all gifts from Liv Morgan.
Dude,
Liv helped me win my match last week. It can't be all that bad.
I haven't paused.
I mean, we still hate it, though. We got Ender.
dude, these distractions from Liv, I mean, when are they gonna end? You know what I mean? Like, we need to focus. What? Wepa.
That's cool.
Carlito!
Dude, she's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, yo sé que está loca, but look, you know what's crazy to me? Is the idea of the conversation you're gonna have with Rhea when you explain to her how she got your number.
I don't know how she got my number.
Dom, look, I'm not telling you what to do, but if I'm in your shoes, I'm gonna find a way to end this with Liv tonight. Just my opinion.
I'm traumatized. You don't know what I've been through.
Trauma.
I
We're
can't be
talking about
locked up.
Dom. We're talking about Dom. Are we talking about Dom? Bad mullet, worst mustache,
Red mullet,
has
best
interfered
mustache.
in every single women's world
That
championship.
That wasn't me, that was
Well, that
Tom.
was you. Save your breath. You are going in the cage. Liv, that decision is final.
I can't be locked up
I
again.
guess you don't care about Rhea giving me a cheap shot then, do you?
No, I don't. Have a great Monday.
Don't let Mr. Potato Head talk to you like that.
Didn't go to Paris, huh?
Nope, it didn't, but we'll worry about that at Bad Blood.
The LWO tried to cost us the tag team titles, so we need to send a message that no one steps to the Judgment Day. Okay?
Don't worry. Tonight, Alita's gonna finally take down Dragon Lee for good. And that is gonna be
And tonight, my Latino Heat finishes his business when he puts down Seth frickin' Rollins. Isn't that right, Tom Tom?
That's right. That's
Got the music! Got the music! No! I will not be disrespected like this! No! Not today!
Hey! Shut your mouth, Dom. Did nobody come here tonight to hear you run your mouth? We came here to party, to eat some buffalo wings, and to watch the Judgment Day implode right before our very eyes.
The only thing imploding is your head when I beat you tonight, Seth! Shut up!
Wait a minute, you think you're gonna beat me?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, I got some bad news for you two. You see, Mommy, tonight, I'm gonna be the only one of us whipping little Dom Dom's ass.
I gotta hand it to you. Another Monday and Judgment Day causing chaos. You know how I appreciate it, but I'm not here to yell at you. I'm here as a courtesy to you, Finn. Let you know that I spoke to Gunther. And as a result of that conversation, and as a result of all the actions, the World Heavyweight Championship match at Saturday night's main event has officially changed.
Changed? What do you
Yeah.
mean? What do you mean?
It'll be Finn Balor versus Gunther.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
knew that.
Versus Damian Priest.
Wow.
Keep doing stuff like
You know
that.
what? You know what? Fine. Fine. Because it'll make it even more satisfying when not only I beat Gunther, but Damien and become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
You know, Finn,
I'm gonna be the
Finn,
new
speaking
champion. I like
of
that.
champion, you're so concerned with the conduct of the other champions on Raw. I'm going to give you an opportunity also to lead by example. Next week, here on Monday Night Raw, you and JD are going to face the War Raiders again, and you're going to put those World Tag Team titles on the line. And the best part, Judgment Day, the best part, you're all banned from ringside.
He's cooled on power.
Then you know what? Relax. Because you've got everything under control.
John Cena's a bad guy. Believe that? I thought he'd be a good guy forever like me, you know?
Hey,
Hey, guys. Hey, where have you guys been?
you actually
Didn't invite me?
Relax,
Yeah, you didn't-
relax, because we've got everything handled already. For whatever reason, Bailey feels like she's owed an Intercontinental Championship match. So tonight it's going to be Bailey versus Raquel. And after Raquel beats her, she gets her shot at Lyra. How cool.
That's cool.
Right? But Dominic has some other news.
Yeah, I actually spoke to Adam Pearce about Braun Breaker.
And let me guess, you went and got yourself a match.
Actually, I got you a match for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun already agreed to it, and Adam Pearce is just waiting for you to go make it official for next week.
Thank you. My man.
Got you.
Guess I better go talk to Pierce, huh?
You go
make
get
it
it.
official. All right.
Go get it, Finn.
Woo.
Got you.
Woo!
Got it, Finn.
I still don't know why you didn't just put yourself in the match against Mom.
I believe in Finn. He's got this.
You leave me
Please,
alone?
please, please, please. Tom, I just want to say thank you for being my hero.
Your hero?
Yeah, you just saved me from your deadbeat dad out there. Now I know you want this just as bad as I do.
No, I just don't like him. He's a deadbeat.
Thank you so much. Thank you.